that the sea also is purging, and the sea also purge around the moon time.
Yes.
You know, and there is so much knowledge that we don't know or don't realize until we started to dig deep and understand everything has a cycle, and we all have to have that cleansing at some point in time.
I'm still in bed. See everything. Woo! Still in bed. We get to just chill out with each other. Let's have some tea. Everybody get your cup of tea, get your coffee, get your water, whatever you like to drink in the morning, and come sit and chill. Oh, yeah. And I got my water right up there too. Come sit and chill with us. Light your candle still. Sit back with some pillows.
I have my water, and check what it says.
Let me see.
I am
creator. I am creator. Go ahead.
You are, girl.
Go ahead, sister girl. Yes. So rocking in here with everybody, my green tea, and just talking about self-care. I just want to. I really want to know, what do you all do? What do you all do to keep it lit
together?
You're right.
Keep it together. Yeah, keep it together.
Right now, I'm in the process of taking care of my feet because, you know, we were told that we use our feet, but we don't take care of our feet. And we need to give our feet so much love.
Yes, ma'am.
Because if we don't take care of our feet cannot carry us to where we want to go. Right. You know? Yes. So we should take some time out to give love to our feet maybe on a weekly basis or bi-weekly basis, you know? So I decided, hey, I'm taking care of my feet today, and I am giving my feet some love.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, I know for one, I don't take too much care of my feet. I gotta pay attention to them because they carry us everywhere. You're right. Oh my goodness. I may do it like once or twice a month, but I need to up my game, right? Oh my goodness.
And you know what I also learned? Well, I knew it before because I came across that information before. Our feet, the bottom of our feet, in reflexology, our feet is connected to different parts of our body, like our heart, our spleen, our kidneys, you know. So we need to really and truly take care of our feet and don't take our feet for granted.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for that download. Oh my goodness.
I love that.
Yeah, that was very uplifting because I had not connected that or thought about it. I know my grandmother used to tell us, she said, there's two things you have to take care of. Take care of your feet and your back. Take care of your feet and your back. And she kept saying it. Don't let nothing happen to them. Wow. And look at what you just shared, Mama. That the feet are connected to our organs. Wow.
Oh, that's right. All different parts of our organs, and we're not even, aware of it. So
wow. That's a wake up call.
This is an opportunity for us to do some research and realize how important taking care of our feet is.
Yeah.
I like that you said research.
Yeah.
I like that you said research. Teach yourself, educate yourself. Yeah. Because when we do that, that's also us putting it in mind, you know, taking it in. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then that'll help you in doing it.
Yeah, there's a lot of places in our feet that like Ingrid said, that connects to the body. That's why acupuncture is so important. You know, like acupuncture is a big thing because it gives you like points in your body, and the needles will like relax those parts of your body from like a way of a different place. And so it's funny that you say that because I was talking to my cousin yesterday about, about our feet. And I used to do feet back when I was younger. I used to do foot massages and pedicures. And one of the things that I learned, and I'll share this one with you guys because I use it for myself, and that is one of the self-care routines that I do for myself. Also, so I put brown sugar, olive oil. I now put Himalayan salt in it. Himalayan salt is good for everything body related that you can ever think of, in and outside. Because you can use it also to clear your nose and all of it. So, but yeah, so I put also some Himalayan salt. And what else does my daughter put? She puts something else now. Oh, so she uses one of the honey. I use honey as well. Pure honey on mine. And then my daughter uses a little bit of there's an rose oil. I'm so sorry, rose oil. And then I put my crystals in it. I couldn't put my crystals around it, charge that. And then that I put it into my feet, and for the healing particles to come out, so that I can feel. I usually leave it for 5 to 10 minutes. Nothing huge, nothing whatever. So while you do your eyebrows, or you're like putting a deep conditioner in your hair, and you have a thing, or you're having a facial, and because I love the facials that I am actually going to do a golden facial, because I haven't done a golden facial in a while. So tonight I'm going to be doing a golden facial. So what I do, I put the golden and I leave it, I let it set there, and then I go to my feet. I soak my feet into so I also put it in plastic aluminum foil, so that the warmth of it, because if you don't have the hotness of it, or like you can put it in hot water and cover it in hot water, but seriously, like if you put in the salon that I used to work we used to use well, that was my method. My clients will have this, and so I will put it on an aluminum foil, and then I will do the 10-minute process and whatever. Of course, they have to pay extra for it, because it was just my treatment, and only my clients coming through for it. But yeah, this has always been and with the same paste, you can also use that as a scrub for your body. It's not just for your feet.
Also, it's a paste.
It's sugar. It's brown sugar.
All right.
So you're using all the particles you're using all the benefits of the brown sugar. You're using all the benefits of the honey. Using all the benefits of the Himalayan salt. And you can use this all in your face as well. So you just have to, depending if you have blemishes, and it's gonna like, because remember the Himalayan is like the sea.
Yeah.
So if you think it's gonna burn, if you have that, then do not use it. By all means, this is not the product.
All right.
You have to, but it's
I'm on a call.
But I do, I'm telling you, Himalayan salt, you put it in, it will burn at first, but trust me, the healing will happen. It will happen, and it will continue to happen, because the Himalayan salt is also used to do spiritual bath, deep spiritual bath. It's also good for you. So you can use it for all. I use my Himalayan salt for everything in my body.
Wow, nice.
Really nice.
Write that in the chat.
Yeah, definitely. I will. Absolutely.
You mean to put the ingredients?
Yeah.
Good.
Everybody use that as a, and I also have a little scraper that I use, and it's like a little brush, and it's the brush in the front and the little scraper. So I do this I scrape my feet every day, because I love to do lotion on my feet.
I have it all here.
See?
Go ahead, Mama.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
I like that.
I have it all here.
Exactly. Jesse, I do a similar scrub. I make a similar body scrub without the Himalayan salt, but I do the brown sugar, and I use coconut oil instead of olive oil. And then the coconut oil that smells like coconut, because you know how you can get it two different ways. It's organic as well. And then sometimes I'll put different essential oils in it as well too.
Nice.
And I do that. I will put a chair, or it's like a stool in the bathroom, or actually, excuse me, the tub itself. And then I'll have the scrub in a jar or a bowl or something, and I'll sit on the stool and I'll scoop it out, you know, we'll bless it or speak affirmations, because I do that now with my oil. I speak affirmations on my oil, and then I put it everywhere. And the fact that it's the coconut and the brown sugar, I mean, because you can you exfoliate everything. So my lips, my face, Yoni also, because she got to be smelling right.
Does not forget our Yoni.
Yeah. So
it's so good for your Yoni.
Yes, it is. And also, speaking of that, coconut oil is the best oil to use if you're going to do something with your Yoni, because it will help you retain your pH balance of your vagina.
That's what
so ladies, don't just put anything down there. Coconut oil is amazing for that. So that's why I'm able to do it there as well too. But it feels amazing in the fact that I'm in the shower, you know, I can get it everywhere. I won't have to worry about the cleanup or any of that. And then I turn on the water and I still sit on the stool and I let the shower. So the water is like hitting me all over my body, like as if I'm on a waterfall. Yeah, a waterfall. So, and then the fact that I put oils in it and stuff too, the water, you know, girl, it's
a whole vibe.
And then when you get out, your skin is really supple because of the oil, as well as you exfoliate it, you know, that layer of your skin that needed to come off, you know, that's not all puffy or, excuse me, it's not all supple and like a beautiful grape. It's more like a cornflake, you know. It's like, so it exfoliates that off, you know, and then you come all out, you're smelling all good, you're feeling all soft and stuff. Can't tell nobody, can't tell me nothing, okay?
You know what's funny?
Nice and
that's the scrub that my daughter makes. The one with I was just like, oh, okay, now I can tell the difference. Okay. Yeah, so that's the one that my daughter makes for the body.
Yes.
With the coconut one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is this show, there's a documentary about essential oils. And I'm going to disclaim, I'm not telling anyone to do this, but I saw the documentary and I started using my essential oils in my water. And she just said, pick one. Young woman, she did this and she was suffering from cancer.
Yeah.
And she took and used different citrus oils, essential oils like lemon and orange and grapefruit juices, putting them in. Well, actually, she was dripping it into her mouth, like a certain amount of drops. And everyone was like, you know, don't do that. What are you doing? She said, but I had a feeling that this is what I needed to do. And actually, she went into remission and now just nada. So I was like, oh, I never thought about, you know, and sure enough, when I spoke about it in public, I got a lot of reception of, oh, no, don't do that. But I looked at the documentary and I looked at, like, that's why I love what Mama Ingrid was saying, because educate yourself. Educate yourself. Even now, would you hear anyone say, go and look at documentaries, go and read some books, educate yourself? Well, you will know. And then if you feel it within yourself that you would like to try it, do so. So this was about 6 months ago when I saw this, and I have been dropping in my water right up there. I've been dropping in like 3 or 4 shakes of essential oils. Now, the one that I love that I use is the blood orange that I've been using, and it's been clearing, because I had adult asthma for a long time. It has not come back at all. I have my last attack that I had was 2000, and it was November 2019.
Wow.
I haven't had one since. I haven't had to use my pump, my inhaler. I haven't had to, and I have 2 inhalers. I still got them in my bag, but I have not had to use either inhaler. One inhaler was to open my lungs, how bad it was. and the other inhaler was to help me to breathe. So after the inflammation goes away, I do another one to breathe. I haven't used it since November. My last attack was November 2019.
Wow, that is really
bad,
good.
y'all. I
So
couldn't breathe.
tell me, you said the blood orange essential oil?
That's what, yes, that's what resonated with
So
me.
where might I be able to get that?
All right, so in the United States, whoa, oh wait, oh my gosh, you're my favorite place. You're in London. All right, so on Bond Street, BOND, there's an apothecary. I can't wait to come back to London because when I went there, I found this apothecary. I was accosting people. Look, I know you got something around here because at the time in the United States, yeah, they was like, Miss, you can go, and they gave me all the information, and I went there, and then I'm just like, oh, it was awesome. On Bond Street, apothecary. Bond Street. Ask.
You need to put that information in the chat.
I will. I will.
And it's in London. It's in London.
Yes, it's in London, right on Bond Street. Ask them. You know, I used to have I'm gonna look for the actual address because when I got back to the States, I wanted to still order from them. They have the soaps with it in there, the lemon ginger, and oh my God.
And
all
what you
these
say?
orders and herbs.
What you're saying is so true because I remember few years back, going to a naturalist, and if I go back in my notes way back then, I think I can still find it. What he advised us to do was to take the peels of the lemon, the orange, the grapefruits, the limes, any of those citrus fruits, and blend it, right? And drink it. And we were told that it cures so many things, but because of the taste of it, we may not, like it because, it tastes kind of bitter.
Yeah.
I remember doing it, but I didn't do it for long, again, because of the taste. But because of the knowledge that I have now that I didn't have then, I think I will be more susceptible to continue to do it because of all the benefits that it has.
And the only thing from that, Mama Ingrid, depending on the part of the country that you're in, I do that here in Colombia because Colombia doesn't have well, anyway, one young woman said, I'm happy my country doesn't have the wealth because they don't use all the pesticides and chemicals that the United States puts in their fruit. My family had to stop boiling them because those things and it gets inside the skin, just like our pores in our skin, it gets inside. And we used to be able to, when I was younger, clean it off with Dr. Bonner soap and Castile soap and get most of it out. And then what you have to do, you have to rub it like this in your hand to get the pores to sweat. Rinse it, then cleanse it again with the Dr. Bonner soap or Castile soap. And that will mostly get it out. But the pesticides they're using now are so thick and so strong, I start having allergic reactions around my mouth. So then it was wow, it really took over. So you have to be really careful. But when you're in London, a lot of places, and especially in the Caribbean and Central and South America, doesn't have the high consistency of pesticides because of the cost of it all. They don't, you eat here, you get a fruit, you got to eat it within 3 to 5 days or it's gone. That's it. You get it, you eat it. And I love it because it's still natural. But yeah, you can try that. But just rub it in your hand to get it to sweat, rinse it, wash it, and then do it. Yes, I miss that. We stopped doing that. We stopped doing that in the United States.
And I remember growing up, again in the Caribbean, right? During the summertime, we were given what we were called bush baths, right? And when we say bush bath, we look at all different types of leaf. You would pick the orange leaf, you would pick the lemon leaf, you would pick the soursop leaves, and you would have a tub of water outside, and you would put those leaves in that tub, right? And let the natural sun, what should I say? release the natural oils from the leaves.
Yes.
And then what our parents would do is to take the leaves and just crush it. And the water is actually green. And then they would bathe our skin with that. And then they will take the leaves, you know, the remnants of the leaves, and they will scrub our skin. When you are finished having that bath, OMG, your skin is like, wow, really and truly, you know. And, you know, in growing up, we didn't value it because we would say, why are they doing that? We didn't want to have it. But as you get older, you realize what our foreparents were doing that we didn't realize what they were doing, you know. And then they would, during the summertime, you will get what you call a worm out, you know. So they will give you that worm medicine to ensure that your whole body is clean, so that before you go back out to school, you know, you have gotten everything that you need.
Yes, ma'am.
All of that, you know, self-care, we didn't value it, but it's to value it now.
Oh, thank you for sharing that.
What?
Bring it.
Get up in here, queen. Let's get this spot going. Yes, yes, yes. Self-care, we need to prioritize it. That's right. Because when we're done, we fall apart.
Main thing that I got from what you said, Ingrid, and as well as Angela, is that first we need to listen to our elders, you know, our grandmothers, and you know, because they did some things back in the day, our ancestors, that might seem odd or nasty, as Blue said. I'm going to give a shout out to Blue for watching us live. Hey girl, we see you.
Hey Blue.
Ingrid, when you were talking about how you said that you were tasting that one elixir that you were creating, from Mama Gaia that you was creating, and you said it was nasty, Blue said, just kick it back quick. That's what Blue said. And so, kick it back quick. Or Chloe, do this. You know.
Exactly, that's what, yes, that's the way.
Like a shot, whack it there.
Right. So definitely listening to our ancestors. And also, I would employ everyone that's watching us live or on the replay. And if you're watching the replay, hit hashtag replay in the comments. Also drop stuff, remedies and things that you're doing.
Yes, please.
You know, drop it in the comments. Tell us the different things. Are you creating? Because I at one point was creating my own lotion. I've created my own laundry detergent. I've created my own disinfectant stuff. I've created my own for my furniture, so for my wood and stuff, I've created that. I've created all types of things. So drop your recipes, because don't just be telling us what you did. We want to know how you did it. Put it in the comments. Also drop, where are you watching us from? We want to know where you are. We want to know where you are. And why aren't you here with us live? I'm going to go ahead and talk about. Why aren't you here on Zoom with us?
On.
Remember, you can do that.
Coffee gems, right?
On the live.
Right. So I wanted to call you out for a minute. Okay. But what I was going to say, guys, is that look at other countries. Other countries do different things because their ancestors did things differently than ours did. But regardless of where on this planet our ancestors were, it was still gold. It was still magnificent, because further back, they respected Mama Gaia more than we do now, you know?
So true.
So they used her herbs, they used her fruit, they used, and because that's the medicine, you know, because if you didn't know, all of the pharmaceuticals medicines, the original ingredient is something from Mama Gaia.
That's right.
You didn't know that. So so they basically charging you money off of an orange, okay? Or some type of herb or some kind of plant or something like that. So research it, you know, like what Angela and Ingrid and all of us have said today, research it, okay? First, research it to see if it's right for you, right for your body. right, for your skin, but go outside your country. Don't limit yourself just with your block.
Right.
Okay?
Exactly.
Go
Exactly.
expand yourself and be like, "Whoo, I wonder what they be doing over in this tribe in the Amazon," you know?
That was me.
But boo, because them queens over there be like 90, be looking 20. So quit playing.
Hey,
I know.
They be like 102 and
thank
looking
you.
their hair, no gray hair, no bags, and
Nada.
skin be all tight and right, and you be like, "Well, how old are you, 30?" They be like 102, and you be like, "What?" So
That's
go over there and just expand.
That's why I
your
tell
heart.
people, stop giving old age that bad name. Old age is not decrepit. The Almighty God did not make us to decay. That's our actions, the things that we have done to ourselves or not taking care of ourselves coming out when we are in our older ages. Don't put that bad rap on old age. Yes, we get older. We get older because that's natural. But all that stuff to be going on there. Don't be putting that on old age. Don't be giving that bad rap to old age.
Right.
When I'm 130, didn't I tell you this, Jesse? When I'm 130 or more, I'm going to look better than I look right now. Trust me.
That's right. I'm like it's
I'm 53. I am 53 right now. So that,
that is on my vision board. Okay, I'll be manifesting. I'm gonna be here to at least 130. I see it. I'm here. My skin is supple. My breasts are high and tight. I be calling it in. I'm like, I'm gonna look like I'm 30. You know.
They're gonna be like, well, she just wanted to go home. Look how good she looked. She just wanted to go home. She needed a rest. They're gonna be like, yes, I just.
You go rest. I'm gonna go to Jamaica. You know. My name is Stella. You know.
She's gonna get her groove back.
Right.
Awesome.
I'm so young all the time.
All right, I want to show you all something. I trust you can see this. Oh, I'm so sorry. Forgive me, Jeeves.
Give me 1 second, Ange. Give me 1 second.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna say hi, Jeeves. Welcome to the party. This is how we do this. This is how we do this. But I wanna do a quick. Spirit said that we're gonna replace old with wisdom today.
That's right.
Embrace it in your life. Wisdom is what we are embracing here, because when I talked to my family, they were like, "Why are you calling me old?" First of all, I'm like, "Oh, okay, I see you, young girl. I see you." So please, let's embrace this beautiful wisdom that we have, that life has given us, even if I'm just super, super young. But I want to be that vehicle for us to embrace that today, wisdom, because wisdom is beautiful and it looks amazing on all of you guys, and it looks amazing on all of us. So yes, let's keep it going, guys.
Okay, guys, I don't know if you guys are watching the comments in Facebook, but Blue just dropped something huge on us. She said, "I make my own blood pressure medicine."
Wow.
Oh,
I make my own mix for diabetes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
I got one from you.
Say again, Jeeves.
Say, Jen.
I have one for that too, but I don't take it. I'm so grateful for everything. So grateful for God for having a fantastic health. Except for the minor hicks and the daily things that we get, you know what I mean, like colds, stuff, or little aches and pains. Other than that, you know, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed and thankful to all of that. You know, I have good health and always will have good health. Nothing major, nothing to worry about. But and as far as blood pressure is concerned, the lady just mentioned here, yes, there's a very simple thing for that. Take a bay leaf, a fresh bay leaf, boil it, have tea. Sorry, we've got and drink bay leaf tea every day. It's
I love it. I love it.
And you get a lot of bay leaves in the Caribbean, you know? I mean, yeah. You can cook with the bay leaf too. You can put it in your stews, you know,
I do it. Put it in my
Yeah.
black eyed peas, girl.
Oh yeah, girl.
You can put it into journal to manifest your life away.
There we
did
go.
you did you say black eyed peas?
Yes, I did, girl.
Yes, boo.
Don't be playing with me, girl. Girl, whatever. What we can write our stuff when we're doing our shadow work, and we can write the things we need to burn out of us with a pencil and a bay leaf and burn it and let it go to the ether. You know, we can do. Bay leaf is amazing. Go ahead, Jeeves. Go ahead, Jeeves.
I was going to say bay leaf is because it's rubbery, you can't eat and digest it, so it's not advisable to do that because it can get somewhere stuck in your tracts. So boil it for tea purposes and drink. It has many health benefits. For good for your heart, for your lowering your blood pressure, and for your hormones, and for your chest infections, your hormones, and yes. And like Ingrid said, we do cook it to get the aroma out of it and infuse the food with its lovely aroma and also the benefits. Then you just take it out on the side and leave it. And for taking away the negativity and the negative energy in the house, you burn it.
Yes.
Something, and it's nice. You know,
that's what our foreparents did too for the bay leaf. You know, just as how you use the sage, you use the bay leaf and you burn it, you know, as it has a nice aroma in the house as well.
And it gets rid of any like I shouldn't say it as well, but like black magic or anything else that's not, you know, good in the house. You clear the energy out, leave the windows open, it clears all out. It's very, very good.
Oh, I love this. I'm so happy we're having this conversation.
So I'm gonna go take my foot bath. So I'll be gone for just a few minutes. I'm gonna take my I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna take it off.
Well, Ingrid, just mute your mic so that we don't hear the background noises. So the ladies
All right.
can jam it out here.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like, oh, girl, you're gonna be just my feet, girl. My feet.
Where are you based? Are you from America?
Say again, who you're speaking to, Jeez?
Danana is the Anna.
Oh, me?
Anna?
Me, okay. Yes, I'm in Kansas in the US. Yes.
In the US, yeah. On Chibari's and the groups there, and we've interacted. And I've seen you many of the times, and but I didn't know. I thought you were from the UK because I'm in the UK. You see.
Okay.
But
Well,
I heard you speak today, and I thought, oh, he's going to be an American.
I feel that I'm everywhere though. You know, Zoom,
right?
Zoom made it, COVID, I would say, made it to where Zoom is everywhere, and that we are, I mean, like right now I'm in Columbia with Angela, I'm in New Jersey with Jesse. I mean, well, Ingrid is in UK right now. She lives in the British Islands. I'm with Eugene's in UK. Tiffany and Kelly. Kelly, where are you from? I think
Texas.
So I'm in Texas too, girl. And wherever Tiffany is.
And Angela, you were on this the call with Barrier, wasn't you?
Yeah, yes, I was.
Barrier and Andrew.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Yes.
That's where we met. Actually, we did another call too, Jeeves. We did another call together. That we were together. Yeah, because I've seen you and others. We didn't get to talk. But I saw you.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
How's things?
Say it again.
How's things with you, Angela?
How are things with me? Beautiful. Wonderful. Praise Allah. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking.
You're here in the UK or?
Oh, no. I'm in Barranquilla, Colombia right now in Central America. Okay. But I was born and raised in Pennsylvania in the United States. Yeah. Wow. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Yeah. So shout out for you.
Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead. Tell me.
I was going to say, it's been almost The last time I came to USA was 2003.
Wow. Wow. What
Yes.
part?
I came to New Jersey and then visited New York as a vacation and a wedding, attending a wedding as well. And then we went to California. So we went to Los Angeles and then all the way up Sacramento in the middle, which is the capital,
Wow.
to San Francisco.
Oh, I love San Francisco. My goodness.
Oh, and then we did actually pop into Nevada at the
Oh.
Vegas for the day trip there with the family that took us, and then back to UK, and then never seemed to like got back there for some reason, or maybe I didn't plan it or think it. Just got wrapped up in my own lifestyle here, and life's been a bit of a
You can say it.
you know, tough role. So yeah.
Wow.
And now you can travel, but then they're saying you got to have a COVID to travel. And
Yeah.
guess what? This girl here ain't gonna take no COVID vaccination. You know?
Let's ring the bell for that.
I know my body. I ain't putting no shit inside me.
High five. Boom.
But wait, for anyone watching, if you do take it, we don't judge you.
No.
She's sharing her views and how
Yeah.
what she wants to do with her body.
Absolutely.
her being.
Absolutely. And I love
So
it.
I wanted to cover that as well too, you know.
Yes, absolutely. And you can check when you're traveling because things are opening up. They have opened up since I believe March of this year. Check online when you're traveling. It'll tell which countries will just accept that you just testing negative and you can travel. I've been traveling. So it'll actually do the test probably 24 to 72 hours before. It all depends on the country you're going to. And you have to just travel with that. I keep it on my phone with all my other documentation. Yes, I have tested negative. They actually get you at the airport now. A person comes through the line and they have a little a pad on them. And they just ask you your name, they put your flight in and they say, show me. And you have to show them. It shows that the doctor are negative and there's only certain places you can go and take this exam. And then that's it. And as long, it depends on where you're going, the time. Some, like here in Colombia, we have to be 24 hours before. No more. Yeah.
I know for sure.
To go to the United States.
Yeah, I know for sure there'll come a time ahead when it'll all die down about this COVID vaccine passports and stuff, you know, and I'll just wait till it comes.
Oh
It's
yeah,
no rush.
I monitor myself. Yeah. And other countries will ask you, they'll do the negative, and then some may require you also to have a 2-week quarantine. That's all. So if you're traveling, know wherever you're going, if you need the 2-week quarantine, go 2 weeks prior. All right, so you go, you stay, you have a good time there, and then you can go do what you're supposed to do there. So it's going to be this way, but we can navigate through it. You know what I mean?
Done with my call because I don't want the
You know?
But when I say my body, I meant to say we all also know about our bodies and how well we look after it, whether we need a vaccine or not. You know, who is the government authorities in each country making it mandatory or pushing it upon the public to have such a nonsense, you know, when we don't need it, because we have a right to say no. I say to them, get Bill Gates to take one, the real one, you know, not the saline water.
And see if he does it.
Get all those people who are saying those things to you guys be the guinea pigs. You guys take the first, and then let's talk with the public after. But you know, they're making money on the back of us. That's all. Anyway, back to our subject.
No, that's part of it. All of it. Being of your own authority and taking care of yourself, and however you decide, that's what this is about. Your own authority. And so if a country tells me that I can't come because I don't have it, then well, it's not meant for me to be there in that country. I'm looking for my authority first, you know. I'm good. Yeah. I'm not going to stand there and fight, but I have the right to go. No, if you don't, all right, not time. It's not meant.
Exercise is also a good one, right? To
Yes.
look after our health. Exercise is
Mm-hmm.
simple, is cost nothing, you
To
know.
walk. To walk.
I mean, if you don't go to the gym, it's like, you know, it's free, isn't it? Like to do, you can do up and jump and down, you go skipping, you can go jogging in the park, or you can go or group up in a park with ladies and do like a boot camp, when things, or do your push-ups at home, any kind of exercise, you know, it's good for the body.
It is. Movement is life.
Movement is life.
Keep it moving. We were talking the other day about keeping it moving. When we were talking about yesterday, it was like keeping things going through to keep the toxins out, but also actual movement. When you sit still, things get stagnant, and then it gets sedentary, and things will, if you have a toxin in your form and the mucus, depending on the mucus you build up you have, it acts like a plant. This is what happens, guys. It attaches. All right, your immune system's not working at the high speed because you're not moving. You really have to not be moving for that to happen. But anyway, it can attach to anywhere. It always attaches to the most compromised part in your form. All right, wherever it's compromised, that's where, because that's where the immune system is not kicking it. So it attaches with the mucus. It's a plant. It gets roots. It goes in, and then that's where it forms and stays. And all depends on how sedentary that you stay. So when you have all those warts inside, when you have all those growths inside and everything, that's why I said yesterday, just like the blackhead or whitehead that you can have here, it will occur inside. But that part of keeping it moving is movement. We gotta move.
Last time when I came from Lincoln, we had Zoom calls for month of April and a week in March. I'm telling you, it was the first time ever experience. I have had to have Zoom calls. I never knew what Zoom was, so I learned what Zoom was and the meetings and learning the course on the Zoom. And it was like, it was every day from morning till 6 or something. And I was sitting on my sofa all the time, and it was sedentary. And for how many, about 5 weeks I had to do that. And you know what? I did experience the effects of sitting for so long. My hips, when I used to get up and walk, and I would start walking, and I would get up, and this is with me. I couldn't walk. It was hurting me, honestly.
Yeah.
And I walk, and I said, "Mom, why are you bending? Why are you walking on that?" I said, "It just hurts, you know, when you the hips were starting to hurt because I didn't do any exercise sitting down." I thought, no, man. After that, I had to get physical to sort myself.
Take a moment. Take a moment. I love Master Sheer Karsha. Whenever he has an event, he has us getting up and moving. You know, he says it takes energy, so he gets us up. We start moving. We dance. How many minutes like that? You all like 5 minutes for dancing? You know, and he gets us moving, and then we go, and then we return. And then he has us breathing at different points throughout. Yeah, so it's a science and having it moving. So if you have a job out there, everybody, where you are sedentary, I'm a virtual teacher, have been since COVID began. You have to stop, get up and move. I even did it with my students.
Can we please take a deep breath in? Out. This time I'm going to ask you to put it all the way. So breathe it all the way from your yoni all the way to your crown chakra. Hold it, hold it, hold it, out. We're going to do that one more time. I would love to tap into some energy healing from all of us. So please rub your arm, rub, until it's really, 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 really warm. You're going to feel this super warm. And when it's so warm, put it in your belly area. One in your belly and one in your heart. Breathe in and out. In and out. Just keep breathing. Keep breathing, using your own body heat. We're going to do the rubbing of the hands again. And we're going to place it again in the 2 points, your belly and your heart. And all the way in. And we're going to do that one more time. Breathe in. All the way to your crown, all the way to the universe. And bring it back out. Like a lion. Thank you, all of you, all of us who are here now and in time and space. And whenever this message reaches to you, I hope that right now we are resetting the tone. Speak about our moon cycle because it is necessary for us to bring that into the subject today. I love you all. And I hope today is as beautiful as it is for me every single day when I step out of my bed and I breathe in the air of this beautiful, beautiful universe that we decided to come this planet to uplift and to do beautiful things for the planet, not just for ourselves. So yes, let's continue the conversation. Willow, take it away. Oh, no, actually, I want to ask Dee to share first before Willow takes it away. Sunshine, will you share what both comment sessions are saying? Here first on Zoom for the moon cycle, and then we can go to the what Blue was saying before, because I would love to get into that tea. That tea is very ancient and important for our women and our men to have access to, not just today, but all in time, and time, and time, and time.
Yes, yes, yes. Let me see. Actually, Tiffany and I were talking.
I would love that conversation.
Yes, and Tiffany, I would like for her to come on and share what she was saying that she does in the morning for her moon time.
I would love that.
Hi, thank you. Good morning. Yeah, so with my moon time tea, with most of my teas, I like to start with a base, like what the purpose of the blend is for. And so the moontime one is red raspberry, nettles, mullein, because it helps to keep movement going, the mullein does. And then mint sometimes I put in, sometimes I don't, if I don't want the minty flavor. But then I add other things in depending on what I have or what I want to add in. And the nettles are really good to help with blood, building blood. And the red raspberry is wonderful for blood too, but it also helps with balancing the hormones as well.
Awesome.
That's
Awesome.
amazing.
Yeah. I like you had me at mint.
Yeah.
I love peppermint, so I'll put it in everything. And what I was sharing with Tiffany in the chat, at one point let's go back. So the moon time is our menstrual cycle. So sometimes you refer it to as moon time. So the ones that didn't know exactly what Tiffany was speaking about. So at one time, my moon time wasn't regular, and I drank some raspberry leaf tea. And the lady that I was watching, this is really great doing your research, but you kind of have to experiment with your own body though to see if it works for you or if you're overdoing it. She had something going on, I think medically with her, and that's why her period wasn't coming monthly.
Yeah.
And so she drank a lot of raspberry leaf tea. And I'm like, it worked for her, so it's gonna work for me. It made me feel like I was in labor. It was too much, way too much. So that was my experiment. I didn't do it again. So now I barely put any in my stuff because I'm not trying to, because my body was like, it was like fishing out a baby. I'm like, there's no baby in there. What are you doing? You know?
Yeah.
It hurt so bad. I was in the bathroom just rocking and I had to breathe.
Oh,
I had to
gee.
meditate. And I'm thinking, this is what it's going to be like whenever I do a home birth. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not even gonna have a baby. So yeah, so we're not gonna do that anymore. So learn from my experiment if you need to. Don't, because yeah, she was doing like a whole thing like this size, 32 ounces of raspberry tea. Yeah. So, and I'm thinking, oh, she was thin. I'm like, okay, so I'm a little heavier than her, so I might need that much too. No. So just FYI, experiment with your body, but do it slowly.
Yes.
Don't be going all out like I did, because the backlash of that was not fun. It wasn't fun at all. So that's why I'm like, ooh, I don't do that, Tiffany. I got cramps really bad, and I couldn't even really type what I just said in the chat because it would have been that much in the chat. But this is why it's so important, like Angela said, like Ingrid said, know your body, do your research, and then experiment, but experiment slowly, because just because it works for anyone else doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. It could be a different amount that you need. You might need more, you might need less. Please do your research. Yeah, because I only went to one lady, and I should have checked a couple other people and stuff, but so live vicariously through me. Don't do that, please. Don't do that.
I also want to share that these are regimens that can also gentlemen make for the ladies when the ladies are going through their moon cycle, to help with the process of helping whatever kit you have at home that you use. Like for this time, it's perfect for you to make it yourself at home. These teas for the queen in the house. And the princesses, because our daughters go through it as well. And I remember when my daughter had hers, and I started crying. It's just like, why are you crying? Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Oh.
So for the fathers, for you to also be in these conversations are not just for women, they're also for men, so that you can also have the knowledge for the queen and the princesses of their house. Just the same way they take care of the king is also the same way that for us. So go ahead guys. Yes.
I really go ahead.
I'm glad that you said that, Jessie, because at one point, one of the religions that I was in, it it said blood was unclean. That's the word, unclean. So they would hide women away, or a female away that was bleeding. And I know now that was, you know, that was part of the construct. That's limiting beliefs, that's culture, you know, it's programming, it was all that. So now it's beautiful. Blood is beautiful. That's, you know, it's in us at all times, regardless if it's outside my body or not, you know, so it's amazing. But one thing within that religion I was in too, that I adopted, or we adopted in our house, is that when a woman was after she finished her cycle, she was a queen, like, for the day. So I mean, she got pampered, she got the food that she wanted, she got all of those things. So I still try to do that, and not just the day when it's finished, but during now. So I pamper myself big time, and during my moon cycle, you know, to where I get to, I listen to my body, you know, I lessen the amount of going around other people as well too. I do some shadow work, and like when I'm triggered, I know that it's something that's showing, and it's detoxing also out of my body, you know. And I look at it totally differently now, and it depends on where you are in the world, as far as in addition to your household and the financial state of your household, if you're able to do these things, you know, when you're on your period or on your moon cycle, a moon time. But I would suggest all of you to check into that if you can, because our body is going through so much. I mean, our body doesn't, meaning the female body, goes through so much in a month. I mean, our body changes week by week, depending on the moon. That's why we say moon time, because, you know, some days, some weeks we're really have a lot of energy and we're focused. Another day, one week we're more motherly, and, you know, it's different things. So do your research. Do your research. It's really amazing how a female body changes with the moon and how we feel and stuff. So do your research. Don't
forget your moon water, boo.
Oh yeah.
You know, during that time, it is a form of cleansing. You know, we are cleansing, our body's cleansing, and or what we would tend to say is that in the Caribbean we are purging. You know, our body is being purged, right? It's the same thing with the sea. If you go to the seaside during that particular time, the sea is so pungent with the smell, you know, it smells, as we would say, fresh. So, you know, sometimes it's so, and that is the time that the sea also is purging, and the sea also purge around the moon time.
Yes.
You know, and there is so much knowledge that we don't know or don't realize until we started dig deep and understand everything has a cycle, and we all have to have that cleansing at some point in time.
Oof, so thank you, Mother Nature.
Yes. We cannot stress enough educating yourselves, all right, because you can heal yourself as well as harm yourself if you use herbs in the wrong manner. I put 2 books that I grew up on inside. Yeah, D. That's why when you said 32 ounces, you see my face?
Oh my, I cannot believe it. Guys, I mean, and I say child labor, I had a epidural, so I really didn't feel nothing. However, I'm pretty sure that's how it felt if I would have felt something, because I mean, I was in so much pain, guys. My legs were shaking, my arms were shaking, and it was cramping, like, oh, like, oh. And I'm like, what is in there? What is that? I mean, it was like, oh my gosh, guys. And I was crying and I'm rocking in the bathroom.
Hey, I am so glad that you brought that up, because that is a good reminder for me. That's something that I I do, like, I start small and I build up my tolerance. And so I am able to use more of the red raspberry or more of the nettles or more of the whatever, because yeah, you do build it up with time. But when I'm talking to people about things, when they come and they ask me, I will say I do tell people, well, maybe you should, I'll say, what I do. And then I'll say, well, maybe you should start with this because I have on myself experimented with myself, done too much of something. And there's this, I feel like sometimes there can be this mentality that if it's all natural or if it's herbal or something like that it can't hurt to take more or to take extra or something like that. But that's not always the case. And so what happened with you, Dee, like there's this level of where it's not enough, the perfect amount, and then you're causing in homeopathy there's a term for it, but you're causing the homeopathically speaking, like you're causing the remedy to to prove itself essentially. So you're so this is, so it showed you what nettles can help with. Nettles are, or no, I'm sorry, red raspberry can help with. Because it works on the blood, it works on the womb. And so like you took enough and it worked on the moon or it worked on the womb. It activated that womb because you put in this amount as opposed to like this amount to get it started and to build up. So I'm so glad that you said something about that, because that is really important for people to know. And it's an experiment with your body. It's really important that we know that when we are taking our own health into our own hands, that you don't have somebody giving you a prescription that is just this kind of cookie cutter prescription. In a way, they start some people off with 25 milligrams or some people off with 50 milligrams or something like that, but you don't have that when you're working with the natural medicine. So it is important for you. And we're all different. We're all completely different. And the regular or the medicine that's out there right now, the mainstream medicine that's out there right now, doesn't recognize that as a whole. It is coming in, but as a whole, it's not there yet. But yeah, it's a process, and we have to really,
Kelly,
know our bodies.
we have to, some of us who has that little knowledge, we have to go back to our foreparents, because our foreparents didn't believe in the synthetic drugs. They used the natural homeopathic remedies to cure every and all ailment, so we just have to get back to that. And as the book Angela put in there, Back to Eden, if you go and you get that book and you look at all the homeopathic medicine and practices that they did back in the days, They cured just about every and anything. Cancer wasn't a thing of the long ago. They didn't know what cancer was. You know, I mean, cancer, yeah, but they used the natural remedy. And it's because we are so modernized now that something happens, the first thing we want to grab is the synthetic drugs. You know, so we just need to educate ourselves and our children and our friends and our families and our soul families of these natural medicines that can help and will help if we give it a try.
I'm happy that you said that. Just educate. We have to know that we're dealing with a science. We're dealing with natural science. It's a high science, and we have to learn, because you can hurt yourself. You can kill yourself if you used in the wrong way. I can make poultices for healing, and I can make a poultice for poison. I can. Exactly. And my father, knowing this, and we grew up this way, he got us the book so we can learn it. In it, for anyone starting out, they have recipes. They also have it according to your weight, your size, and you actually get to know yourself a lot and what you can and cannot do. And it's a base. It's a base to show you this is how much, whether it's 20 drops, 30, how you make this tea, then how you take it, teas you should mix, herbs that you shouldn't, plants that don't go together, plants that do, how much did you put in there. And I've known people who tried to kill themselves with some of them. And the only reason why it didn't work, because the Almighty God said, no.
I'm not ready for you yet.
Yeah, I'm not ready for you yet. You're supposed to work this out and stop trying to leave here. But anyway, this very strong, you know, and everything is balanced. In life, there's balance, you know, and it's economy. Anything done in excess is abuse. One person was trying to lose weight and said, oh, I ate a box of oranges. And the doctor was like, if you eat a box of anything, you're going to gain 10 pounds. And he couldn't understand why this obese man, and all I ate was oranges all day, I ate 20 of them. He said, you know, so it's just anything done in excess is abuse. So learn. I've been studying herbs all my life, and I'm about to take a class to learn more about plant medicines of the Andes and of the mountains, because I want to learn. I want to go deeper, you know, and get closer. So that we're always students, always educated. So please, everyone, be careful. I just want to disclaim that in here. Learn and read. All right, and you can heal anything. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys something. So as you guys know, I burned myself. I burned myself on a motorcycle.
We didn't know. We didn't know.
I thought I told you. Yeah, I burned myself on a motorcycle. So there it is. I'm gonna get you. I burned myself. That was day one. All right. And then after that, I want to show you the next one. This is all with plant medicine. The next week, that's only 7 days. 7 days. And then the next week, 2 weeks.
Wow. Wow.
2 weeks.
Even the pigmentation is coming back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything. And I already knew my body. I heal very fast, but there's things I have to do with certain medicines. And I told Dee what I was doing, how I was drawing it out, how I was cleansing. Everybody in the ground was like, oh my goodness, keep it there. Don't bust it. Don't do, you know, but there's also some other things that I did do. I did some energy healing on it as well. When I did my meditations, I did energy healing to let my immune system work and to bring it out, and healed over. So yeah, so it works. It works, but you have to study. You have to be obedient, and to be obedient to yourself. And you have to be careful. All right, and always plenty of water. Plenty of water.
Yeah.
Inside and out.
Yeah.
Inside and out.
Oh,
we can actually live off of water more than we can of food.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that you live off of food, but you can drink more water and still be healthy than eating food.
Yeah.
And in olden times, they put leaves in their mouths and just held it there.
Yeah.
And water and just a leaf. And underneath your tongue, it's just like if you got a shot.
Yeah, it goes.
Hold it under your tongue and it goes straight through your blood system.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dave. Forgive me, David. Was that, did I cut you off?
Yeah, but
Oh, forgive me.
no, I want to bring something that both Tiffany and Ingrid brought up as far as the doctors and they get a prescription and the pharmaceutical. What our planet, and not all over the planet, but I would say majority of our planet, we're in such a fast pace. And when they use, because you have a doctor and they went to school, they wrote the prescription, they learned different things, regardless if it's a doctor that's a homeopathic doctor or as well that's in the, the other side of the spectrum. They did their time and they learned about it. The convenience for you is that you get to piggyback off of their knowledge. However, what we're saying today is to learn how to get your own knowledge, and don't use the excuse of that I don't have time, because also having that doctor kind of made us spoiled to where we're just going to say, okay, I got this issue, fix me, and then they can't, and then we try to sue them. When if you just would have put balance in your life, balance everything, not your relationship with yourself first self always, your partner or your spouse, then your children, then your work, and then this. You have to have balance. And doing that, then you will be able to be anything, do everything, and be this amazing light being that you are. So I wanted to get back to that because we are discussing all these things and remedies and stuff for you to possibly experiment, not the way I did, remember? But the key thing is slow down.
Oh.
Slow down. I mean, because when Angela said that guy ate a box of oranges, basically what he was doing, he wanted something quick. I'm gonna eat a box of oranges so I can lose 50 pounds in a week. No, slow down. He basically poisoned his body. Well, okay, it was vitamin C. Vitamin C does come out of your body with water. However, if he wasn't drinking his water, though, his body wasn't expelling it. So slow down, okay? And then you'll be able to heal yourself. Because, okay, really, honestly, break it down, we are really immortal, honestly, if you think about it. Because our body creates a whole new body in a year. Your body creates a whole new body, that's organs, that's everything in a year, right? Slow down, boo. Slow down. And tap into your sovereignty, your divine essence.
Oh man, queen.
Oh. That's what I mean, because when they were saying that, I'm thinking, okay, because all I heard in the download, the reason they can't even experiment with thistle or nettle, because nettle tea, I mean, what all the nutrients and vitamins in nettle tea, oh my gosh, guys, just nettle tea, which is a weed in majority of the United States backyard. You trying to mow the line, you could be you could be saving your lives, and you trying to mow it down. Get you some education, slow down, and look in your backyard. You probably got everything to solve and cure everything in your backyard, but you trying to mow it down. Come on, guys, slow down.
Well, in this day, make your own personal garden, because what's going on in the air and stuff and how they're treating the earth. Yeah. We used to be able to do that. We used to be able to eat the snow. My grandmother used to make ice cream from the snow.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
No, not the yellow snow. Not the yellow snow.
Right.
No, never good.
Right.
But a lot of things, the pollution was less back in the 20s. The pollution was less back in the 1900s, and a lot of things that we did, we took from the actual earth. But now today, people are making their own gardens with good, fresh soil and tending to them. You can make one in your basement, learn how to make a greenhouse. Different things that you can do. And Yeah.
So it's a slow down, but slow down and witness.
Woo.
Witness. Just witness everything, you know.
Wow.
Feel it. Just,
Yeah.
you know, just realize, because we slow down, but are we witnessing? Are we realizing what is going on, what is taking place? So when we slow down, we witness, and we will realize everything, you know. We will get the downloads as you get the downloads, as I get the downloads. Senya, Angela, Tiffany, Jeeves, we can just slow down and witness.
Yes,
and enjoy the moment.
yes.
Yeah. We're too busy trying to get to the next soccer game, or, you know, I got to cook dinner, or I'm not only a mom, I'm a wife, I'm an entrepreneur. And then, I mean, what suffers? You know, your health, your relationship with your husband or your kids, yeah. So yes, it seems like that's been really ingrained. I feel, especially in women, we're told that if you're not a superwoman, that you're not really a woman. But that's programming to keep you busy.
Yes,
and not to even develop a relationship with yourself, let alone someone else, because you're always hustling and running. Yes. And then that means, like what Ingrid said, you haven't even witnessed that you are a goddess, that you are divine, you are sovereignty. That's where I was. Yes. So yes, slow down. And look through the illusion of what's truly happening.
Ooh.
You know, because that's an illusion that I'm supposed to be have a baby on my hip, have a laptop on my other arm, and then I'm watching my pot over there cooking, and then my husband is like, "Hey boo, no, that's an illusion. You can't do nothing." A jack of all trades is really a bad thing. You don't know nothing. You know a little bit about
Jack
everything.
of all trade, master of
Master
none.
of none.
And I know for a fact you did not come, you didn't reincarnate into this life to be a master of nothing.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Damn, drop it like it's hot to be a master of
Right?
nothing. No. We're gonna ring this bell, boo, because no, that is not what we want.
Wow.
Energy is everything, boo. So that spirit, we do not want it.
Wow.
If anything, master of everything. That's what I want.
Master of
Hey,
everything.
of everything. Praise Allah. Yes. Ooh, you all. I love you. I love you all so dearly.
It's that
Thank
time,
you.
huh?
Yes.
It's the time.
It is that time? Oh, I wasn't talking about that. Oh, you all think, I wasn't even taking time this time. See, I was in the zone, just flowing. There was like, it's that time. No, I wasn't even thinking that. What time is it? Ooh, it's 9:20.
9:19.
Oh my goodness. Oh yes, it is that time. It is that time. I love you all. Thank you so much for your beautiful shares, because it was needed. It was needed for everyone to hear. And please watch this on a replay. I watch our own. I watch these lives for my own. It's in my personal education library. And I'll go through show after show, like I do everything else. That I have a book in my library, I do this the same. All right. Hearing it one time is not enough. Make it a part of yourself. All right. Educate yourself, learn every day, uplift yourself. Anybody, tell me, you can go ahead, free flow. Last word or words that you would like to give everyone from today's show. Free flow.
Free flow.
Go ahead, Empress. Go ahead, Empress.
What I'm going to say is love yourself. Love you. If you can't love you, you cannot love anyone else.
Ooh.
Take time for yourself and witness. Enjoy every moment that you are gifted with. Remember that you are gifted with life. So take time and enjoy the moment. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you, Mother. Woo, praise Allah. D, G's, Tiff, Jesse, who next? Who next?
Oh, I can do that. I did ask for a to pull a card because I wanted to pull a card for today. Well, not me. But before I get to the card, I want to thank you guys who join us today, tomorrow, and lifetime from here. Thank you for all of you guys that join us live here on Zoom. And thank you so much for being part of the conversation, not just our conversation, but the collective conversation. Thank you for allowing yourself to be open to share whatever was coming through to your ears, knowing that that was something that you needed to share on today's live. We love Saturdays and Sundays because we're able to do that. We're able to bring healing into a different dimension, from a different dimension, so we can do quantum healing, not just regular healing, not just healing from right here from Earth, and tapping into different. And one of the things that Spirit showed me this morning, prepping for the call, was that we were making bridges. We were bridges from the physical to the spiritual realms. That's why I needed to be very protective of the energies today, and I needed to reset the rooms the way that I needed to reset. So if anybody felt triggered at any point of today's conversation, that is just a point of the day that you need to go back into the video and see why and how you got triggered, because it's some healing that needs to happen for your suit to activate. And I say suit because our human, this is what we're wearing right now. Like Adi say, yeah, we are immortal because we can choose where we can go from here, and not just, from time to time. So I just want to encourage that as I will also do myself, because this is my healing as well. This is my healing temple where I show up for myself every single day. My temple being my body, my temple being my soul, my spirit, and my connection to my spiritual team, my guides. So ask your guides today, how is it and what is it that you need to do some healing so that you can come out of this, because 2022 is definitely rising, and it's definitely going to be not an experimental year. It's going to be an extraordinary year for you and for all of us. So it is important for us to get out of this hurt that we're feeling, to cut the cords. And that was one of the cards that came through. So thank you, green tea. Thank you, Mother Earth, for coming. Thank you, Green Tara, for coming through. And she's a beautiful, amazing guide. She guides us through with Mama Gaia, with flowers and ancients and third eye opening, and beautiful everything. You get in there and you ask your guides to give you what you need for your body, and you are protected, my love. You're protected in all the dimensions that you choose to enter today, and for all the times. We have created this space for you. Feel safe to navigate in your temple, to get to know you, and ask those deep questions, not just today, but every single day, so that you can level up and you can be lit. lit. I am being shown a beautiful light that is coming to us, because when healing happens in our life and we understand that we went through that healing process, and we come to the next side and we like, oh shoot, I went through that. Oh yeah, that happened. So don't be afraid. Enter. Allow yourself to enter. Ask your heart. The activation that I did earlier for when I resetted the room, and the all of it from energies, you can use that. You can make it into an energy ball and an energy healing ball. You can make it into, you can put that into all your body. You can start wherever you're guided, but your heart is being activated today. So has your stomach. So you take it from there. You experiment as much as you want. You're safe, you're protected, you're guided, and will be that beautiful, beautiful, amazing light that you are. And one of the teas that I pulled from my basket of teas that I have collected throughout all my healing process was love yourself so that you may know how to live with self-respect. And be like the butterfly, transform. This is something else that Spirit gave me yesterday for the call, because I was doing meditative walking with my kids. And this was in where I found my son. My son wanted something and he's like, no, it's not there. And when I told him exactly where it was, I closed my eyes and I said, it's right there. And then he didn't find it. So I went with him to show him where it was, and where it wasn't for my son, it was for me to receive this blue morpho butterfly. And there was this beautiful butterfly where I sent my son to go get it. So like Ingrid said, and everybody here in the panel, thank you so much. Silence when the world is being chaotic, it's needed for your temple. So I hope that today is amazing. You are protected. That's what I just want to say it again, because she wants you to really understand that you are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitations and trust. Jesse, we'll be back soon.
Oh, that was amazing. It was amazing. Amazing. The thing that I got that I want to share with everyone, something that I was reminded about today that I don't think that I personally have shared with all of you was affirmations are awesome sauce, but the affirmations that I forget are about my body. You know how we're constantly saying how we want to change. I want to lose weight. I want to have a big booty, or I want my hair to be this color or this length or thicker, or I want my teeth to be white. That's, if you think about it, that's really negative self-talk, because you're saying I don't accept myself for the way that I am. So this morning, it was a download for me that I need to love myself and approve of myself. Something else, because I usually say self-love, self-acceptance, self-forgiveness, but self-approval of myself. So guys, every part of you, I love you. Like Ingrid began the call talking about our feet. Our feet carry us everywhere. Love your feet. I love your feet because I have bunions. I hate my feet. No, right? I mean, think about it. We're constantly trying to change our physical body. Yeah. So yes, I got a breast reduction. what did that tell my breast? I didn't like my breast, and I got cut. So that means it severed things that are not the same anymore. They're smaller, but I can't feel now, guys. My nerves are cut. So I told my breast, now you guys are awesome. I love you. I tell my knees, like my knees are bad. Even me saying that, that's lack. That's saying something's wrong. No, I say, no, you are lubricated like crazy. Because you're going to get in the lotus, boo. You're going to get in the lotus pose because you are a lotus. So talk positive to your body, your heart. Oh my gosh, just think your body works and you don't even ask it to.
Woo!
Right?
Gratitude.
Wait,
Gratitude.
you are asleep, but you breathing, right? What? Hello? So thank your lungs and thank your partners with your lungs, which are the trees and the oceans. If you didn't know that, the ocean also helps in the filters the air so we humans can breathe and other things on this planet. So hook up with your body affirmations too, is my point. And I love you.
Oh, wow. Tiff.
Tiff's like, what? I'm still in like, what?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wow. Oh,
Wow.
last words. And thank you for asking. I would say trust. Trusting in yourself and trusting in your capabilities and your body, and trust in others as well. Because when you trust in yourself, you're able to open up and go deeper and deeper within yourself to learn more and more and more about yourself. And when you are able to do that for yourself, then you're able to have that trust with others as well. And not just people, others, but others as well. Because that can expand you more than you can ever imagine.
Oh my goodness.
Right. And you said I dropped it? Wait. When you said everything, so I'm thinking everything. So that's my guys, that's Angel, that's the dog next door, that's the squirrels I be talking to every day.
Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps.
Oh my gosh, that's the trees, that's everything.
I got goosebumps, girl.
Right.
So first of all, I just want to thank you, because when I started hearing the harmonies, I was like, oh, okay. Yes, boo.
Oh my
that happened.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't want this to end. It doesn't end. It never ends. It's ongoing. It
We have
never
another
ends.
on the call, so yeah.
And it never ends. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But everyone, thank you. Oh, Father, praise Allah. Thank you so much for today. Thank you so much for your shares. Thank you everyone for being obedient. And listening to your authority and being that vessel to bring the love and light and just to shine through for everyone. You shine for me every day, and I shine for you. You know, I love you all dearly. There are not enough words. There are not enough words to express the gratitude. Oh my goodness. My last words I have for everyone that came to me was, know thyself. All right. And know the divine that is in you. This is divinity and matter. Respect them both. Respect them both. Know your higher self. Become who you are. All right. And the higher self is the mother of all virtues and the harmonies of life, which is what Tiffany was speaking about. I love you all. I pray that everyone, we all pray that everyone has a blessed day full of love and light. Make yourself smile today. Do something that just makes your heart go boom, 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 boom. Listen to that music. Listen to that music. Listen to the sound. Listen to your music and make more music. And you see somebody making music, make some music with them. Love you all dearly. Have a blessed day. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you.